Hello everyone, my name is Idiotic Synergy and today we are talking about the Cawdor Stig shambler, which is a wonderful model. Generally, I like the model. However, there's one thing wrong with it. I say there's one thing wrong with it. It's resin, obviously, because it's in Forge World, but it's 15 pieces of resin. 15 pieces. Good luck assembling this. Just good luck, basically. They should give you that model and say good luck, because by the end of it, you will turn into a redemptionist. It will drive you up the wall. However, I do like the model. I do like the model. It is grotesque. It is grotesque. I mean, look, the guy is missing his arms. I mean, not there, obviously, but there, he's missing his arm. I mean, he's blinded. This weird Goliath thing can't see. His armor is very ramshackled and disgusting. But I like the little guy up here, who's armed with a giant gun, which probably has deafened this guy. But looking at him, he's got way bigger things to worry about. Also, he's wearing a noose. And that's always something that really... I quite like that about the Cawdor, is that they're absolutely, utterly insane. I do like House Cawdor. They are great. They are just great, especially redemptionists that just get addicted to fire. But honestly, it is just grotesque body horror. In fact, the 360 view, we can see how horrible it is, because just the weapons this thing uses. I mean, his arm looks like it's been diseased. Yee. I mean, to be fair, you could probably turn this model into a Nurgle being if you so wanted to. But you're working with 15 pieces of resin, so good luck with that. However, I do like the sculpt. The sculpt, yes, it's 15 pieces of Forge World resin, but I do like the end product, if that makes sense. Granted, me painting this would ruin the model, but I like everything about this model. I like how grotesque it is. I like how... to be fair, I can see this being used by regular Imperial Guard or Sisters of Battle, like units like this. I mean, it's basically a DIY flatulent kit that they found. It's disgusting, but I love it. I do absolutely love it, and it's horrible. However, we can look at the rules. And though I love the model, the rules I don't think make up for how much it costs, both in real life and in-game. However, if you do like the model and you want to buy it, I'm not your dad, go for it. Though you can always find it in other places for cheaper. Anyway, let's have a look at the rules, shall we? Just seriously though, sorry, rules. I can't keep wittering on and on and on. So, a Cawdor Stig shambler will set you back 280 credits. Now, I know I said I don't think the rules or what you're getting makes up for the credits, but I think I'm changed my mind, because I came back to looking at the rules, and honestly, I don't know if it's good value for your credits or not. Is it better than the Goliath Zerker? Definitely, in my opinion. I think this surpasses the Goliath Zerker, but is it worth 280 credits? Well, I'm not entirely sure now. So its basic rules is movement 4, weapon skill, ballistic skill 4, strength 5, toughness 4, wounds 4, which is a lot of fucking wounds for something like this, when you consider how many wounds the Goliath Zerker has. Initiative 4, attacks 2, leadership 9, cool check 8, willpower 9, and intelligence 8. Now, this is where I think it... I mean, it's cool, it's great, the basic rules for it are quite good, but honestly, I'm sort of surprised that it's not toughness 5, considering that I think if it was toughness 5, it would be worth it. It's toughness 4 though, and toughness 4 is still pretty goddamn good. considering that most gangers are toughness 3, though Ogryns are obviously toughness 5 because Ogryns are just the best. Fight me on this. Anyway, weapons. It has got a heavy club and a twin-linked heavy stubber. However, you can change the heavy stubber to a heavy flamer for 70 credits, meaning that the total of this would become 350 credits. Hopefully I got my maths right, but we never know. Also, it's equipped with flak armor, which it's flak armor. I don't really have a lot to say. It's alright, but its special rules are quite entertaining. Intelligence control. This fighter may immediately reroll any failed leadership, call, willpower, or intelligence checks. That's quite useful. And move and shoot. This fighter may fire an unwieldy weapon as a basic action rather than a double action. However, doing so confers an additional -1 to hit modifier. So if you had the heavy flamer, you could negate that and just have move and shoot. That is interesting. Also, its skills are brawn, combat, cunning. Cunning is surprising. I thought it would be more ferocity, but anyway, or piety, and shooting is primary. Not bad, not too bad. Is it? I mean, yes, you could bring the flamer, the heavy flamer, and negate the penalty, but is it worth 70 credits? Is this worth 350 credits? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I think it might be if you want something. No, even if you want something, quite close combat and, just want to get into people's face, its movement is 4. And it can get pinned very easily. And again, it's one of those annoying big models where it can just get pinned easily. But then again, it's a difficult one. It's really difficult because on one hand, in one end, you can bring the heavy flamer, spaff all your points into this, and probably get a lot out of it, especially with the move and shoot, where you can just shoot it as a basic action. Then it's quite useful in that respect. However, and also intelligence control is quite good. However, is it worth 350 credits? And also, toughness is only 4. Now, 4 is quite good, but it should be tougher. It's really, really weird. I don't know if it's worth it or not. It's one of those things where I look at it and I think, I don't know. I don't know. I think it might be. If you want to go all out and bring the heavy flamer, go for it. Go for it, because you can probably... you can shove this in a Redemptionist one. That would be quite good. If you wanted to make it as, silly and fluffy as possible, and you wanted to do, a Redemptionist list where they made their own flatulent, then go for it. Seriously, it's a good model, it's just the resin is in 15 pieces. Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy. Let me know in the comments down below if you think this model is worth it. Obviously, I know someone's always going to comment that, it's not worth 33 quid, and I agree. Honestly, I keep saying this, but if you can get it somewhere cheaper, then go for it. Yeah, that's just obvious. It's not even advice, it's just me pointing out the obvious. Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy. I'll talk to you later. Remember, take care, stay safe, and look after each other. Bye for now.